Evet.
Hello. I'm aware that there's no lo-fi hip-hop beats. I know. I've heard your concerns. We're live. I hope that you can actually hear me well, because I just realized that there's a lot of background noise that this is picking up, and I don't know if it's actually picking up our audio at all. You can barely probably hear us. I don't know. I hope you can. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Okay. This is the last night in Florence. And I'm here at dinner with my family. And I told them, you know, we're gonna have to stream a little bit because I haven't gotten to stream at all, and I want to do an IRL stream. So I told them we're doing it. My internet is not working at all. I'm glad that yours is, Marat. It seems like you're doing fine.
My battery's about to die, so.
I know, my battery's not looking too hot either. Oh, crap, I didn't bring a charger. You still have my charger, by the way?
I do.
Anna, do you have a charger? Do you have an iPhone charger?
I have the cable, I don't have anything to charge it.
I have a charger.
Last night and the day before that.
I have my ways. I brought another charger with me.
But it's the yeni şey, C tarafı şeyi.
It's fine. I got batteries for days here. We're at a restaurant where there's live music. My dad, who I will not...
Lan bu nasıl bir tripod?
Durmuyor, oğlum ne kadar uğraşıyorsan durdurmak için.
I was just fixing my seat.
Yani Murat.
Have you tried finding a better tripod?
Yes. This is the better tripod.
I promise you there's better tripods out there.
Have you tried not being an animal?
It's against my instincts.
Ridiculous. Anyway.
I don't know if I have it now.
Day 3 of Florence. I have food poisoning. The internet's not working on my phone. I've gotten progressively more tired and progressively more angry. I didn't get to even see the dome.
You saw the dome from the outside, you just didn't go inside.
Yeah. I didn't get to see the Duomo because I have food poisoning. That's right.
And you were hunting for an HDMI cable.
Well, yeah. You don't have a cord? It's okay. My phone is not connecting for some reason. Dude, I don't know. I can't see anything. I can't see the stream at all. I didn't get to go to the Duomo because I was running to the bathroom desperately.
Benimkisinden aç istiyorsan.
It's okay. We'll figure something out.
İnternet şifresini hatırlıyor musun?
Belcanto 2022 galiba. B'si büyük.
Yiyecek.
Sen yemeyecek misin?
Tamam. What's that, Mom?
It's Cochifa. It is mushroom şey.
Okay, I think we need to start with the Florentine bread story because
Yeah.
What is that?
The food has been incredible so far,
Hayır, gelen.
with one exception, the bread. In Florentine, apparently, 500 years ago, Pisa gave them like a tax or something on salt. So because they're, you know, incredibly
salty.
stubborn people, very salty, yes, you're right. they carried on with the tradition of not making the Florentine bread salty at all. It's actually bland. It's tasteless. Even the chef that we were working with earlier today literally reiterated that fact. It is one of the worst. For some weird reason, it's just like really, really, really bad.
I mean, we're bread people, right? And it just breaks our heart to no extent. So now the solution is
Fix your shit.
you put the olive oil, you put salt in the olive oil, and then you dip your bread.
No, it's still not that good.
No, it is. Have you tried that one? Try it. Okay, that's not how you use the salt. Grinder.
It's ridiculous to do this. It's ridiculous. I
Not
can't
that
begin to tell you how bad this bread is.
It's way better. Come on, be honest.
But I mean, compared to all the other things, it's such a disgrace because all the food we've had was great.
It makes no sense why everything else is so delicious and then the bread is so dog shit. Anyway. But yeah, last night I went to sleep after trying to stream for a little bit and getting tired. But then I ended up waking up at 4 a.m. as always. And then I spent the rest of my morning playing Red Dead, then watching Better Call Saul.
Yeah, no wonder you're sleepy.
Only to get a phone call at 9:15 from Mom saying, well, not 9:15, at 9 a.m. saying, we're going to a pasta making session. Now, originally, we were supposed to go to the market. We were supposed to get we were supposed to handpick all the ingredients that we were going to use in the pasta. We didn't get to do that because apparently everyone's sick in Italy.
Food poisoning.
Well, I don't know if everyone
She
else.
said the food.
We got food poisoning, but that's different. But anyway, we didn't go to the market. We went straight to the place. There was a couple other families there in a private chefing session. Your boy learned how to make pasta from scratch. And I'm not gonna lie,
Is this still considered bare hands if you use the KitchenAid?
someone was saying that Nick Loppy was saying it doesn't count. Yeah, he's a fucking hater. Sorry for cursing.
It feels like it's coming from a guy who's not in Florence and making pasta.
Yeah.
Is there a word for people who don't partake and then, comment online?
How are you gonna be hating from outside the club? You can't even get in. Is what I say to people who go, oh, you use the rolling machine. It's like, bro, I rolled that with my bare hands, okay? I made the dough with my hands. My hands touched
My
it.
hands turned on the KitchenAid and then my hands set the
And you
thickness.
have the videos to prove it too.
Yeah. We cut the pasta with like a guitar thing. It was crazy.
It was more like a harp.
It's a guitar.
That's what it's called.
Is it a cutting guitar?
No.
Guitar?
No, it's a guitar. That's actually an Indian instrument. Guitar.
Wait, like a musical instrument?
Yes.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, what was it, Condon?
It's a variation, let's say, yeah.
But we cut it ourselves. We made it ourselves. We beat it ourselves. And honestly, at the end of it, we all got food poisoning. So I think maybe not the best idea. perhaps not the best idea to do that. And I don't want to get into great detail about the situation because like we're at dinner and now we're eating. But let's just say that it has rendered me incapacitated. I literally physically could not go to the Duomo Dome, partially because you gave me the wrong ticket.
No way.
No, you gave me the ticket to the museum.
You know, if you showed up on time, though, you would have known it would have been an issue.
Well, I was busy not showing up
They
on
wouldn't have
time.
let you in because they say they give you 15 minutes.
I literally asked the guy at the door, and he's like, "Yeah, like, no. He said 5 minutes. He said,
Yeah,
if he
they're
shows
very
up in
strict.
5 minutes, he's good. If not, no way."
I showed up at the 6 p.m. session
They wouldn't have let you in.
with the 6 p.m.
It was the 5:15 session that we were
Yeah,
supposed
these
to be on.
fucking money-hungry ass Medicis, bro. They're not even alive, and their legacy still lives on.
Bro, you want to hear something crazy?
What?
They have this crazy stairwells, the spirals, like whatever, hundreds of feet, and it's dark because it's made of stone, right? And there were lights, and to turn the lights on, you have to drop a quarter.
No way.
No, fuck you.
Well, there's not a joke inside the church that we went to earlier, so
No, but like these spiral staircases are like super tight. It's like literally between the two columns or whatever, like the skins of the dome. So it's like 8 feet of whatever, and then another 4 feet of stone on the other side, and you're just like going up this tiny little opening.
how long did it take you to go up the stairs?
Probably took me like 25 minutes to go up the stairs and like 5 minutes to go down.
25 minutes of going up the stairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's serious stuff.
It's serious. You're surrounded by people because like it's just a single file line all the way up, and like there's families behind you and stuff.
Okay, I honestly, now I feel like it's not worth it.
And I'm like
25
breathing
minutes?
heavy the entire time,
25 minutes of going up the stairs, not worth it.
dude. Like literally,
Was it worth it?
Like maybe my shoulder plus this much room.
Was it worth
Like
it?
how I? Yeah, totally.
Oh.
You should look at his photos. Yeah, it was.
I was on the bathroom looking at his photos angry.
So I like got to the side of the dome that has our hotel, and I like looked through the thing and like took pictures of it. Like I sent him pictures of him while he's in the bathroom from the top of the dome.
This is a really funny photo with my mom getting up from the wheelchair to take a photo. It's very symbolic.
Are you gonna tell him what I titled it?
Oh, what did you title it?
Magical
The
form.
Miracle of Florence? Is that what you...
Yeah.
Oh.
I should have titled it The Miracle of Saint Florentine. But
My mom has been a menace.
out of control.
Not as much today as she was yesterday, for sure. Today she didn't have as much menace time. She just set us up with the... I feel bad. Babam hiç konuşmuyor yani. Kamera açık olduğu için oturuyor orada. Bu yüzden böyle yapmak istemiyordum aslında hayal arası değil mi?
Fine. Send it here. We'll listen to music. I don't think they can hear the music though.
Anyway, I don't know how the audio is either. They can definitely hear the music. There's live music happening in the background right now, chat.
Did you got
Oh, there's a guy playing the piano.
I don't want
Dr. Anya the Goat, turkeys.
They're saying Dr. Anya the Goat.
There's like also a minute of delay between the chat and things.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell.
What does it mean, goat?
They said the audio is good.
What does it mean? Dr. Anya the Goat?
Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time. They're saying you're like LeBron James.
They know me.
They know me.
Only bad audio is silverware noises?
Yeah.
Like that?
Okay, can you not? Yeah. Anyway, so we spent the day shopping.
We're at a restaurant, man. What do you mean? I have some of the most spoiled chatters on the planet.
You didn't tell me you didn't bring your shotgun mic to the restaurant?
It doesn't... You're still gonna hear silverware noises. We're in a restaurant.
Can you ask the other guests to not use their silverware?
Ne oldu, bacakları sıkıştı değil mi? Evet. We're sitting in a super old...
Like antique.
We're sitting in an antique table, and it's like really low. I mean, it's not low. It's like a normal table, but the bottom of the table is really low.
Like the
so
table
I
is
can't.
thick.
so I can't put my legs underneath it comfortably. Ben checked them.
We decided we picked this table because it's the most antique Vermont. Dr.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I am nodding off.
Anyway, so we went shopping after the food making,
Why don't you tell me about shopping yesterday?
and we looked for a jacket. And it turns out Italian people not the biggest. And
Oh my god, I spent the entire day looking for a jacket. Partially because I'm cold. Like, that's the major reason. And then of course, I was unsuccessful, which is,
trying to get swagged out.
I mean, that's usually the case. Everywhere we go, I look around and try to find a place to get swagged out the wazoo, and then I can't do it. But anyway, after we're done with dinner here, we're gonna go do a gelato taste test, and by that I mean I'm gonna Google map gelato, and I'm gonna force Murat to go there with me, and then I'm gonna force him to eat the gelato.
with food poisoning.
Yeah, and then we're
We're
gonna
gonna see.
then we're gonna sit
It's the
there.
challenge to see who can hold it in the mouth the furthest.
We're gonna also do a taste test tier list of like what kind of gelato is good, because we are, after all, literally in the city where ice cream was invented. Or, well, I guess Florence
Gelato
is.
was invented, yes.
Was gelato invented here?
Yes, by an architect, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, controversial take. I don't like gelato.
Wow.
I'm just saying, dude.
That's gross.
Ice creams or OP? Whatever.
What about Maraş dondurması? You like that?
Dondurma, it's in the name.
I know, but gelato is the same as ice cream.
No, it's very different.
What's different?
I honestly don't know. I think one of them is like more buttery and creamy, and the other one's like more watery.
No, that's Italian ice, which I hate.
Bro, we grew up on Ritas, right?
Bernardo Calenti.
We never actually had the Italian ice. It's like the custard.
Yeah, I know. I love custard.
I love custard too.
So is OP a good thing?
OP means overpowered.
Like it's that good?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ritas.
Like you'll say, oh, something is like overpowered. It's time to like nerf it, lower its power. You ask the moderators or the devs to rebalance characters.
So like, if I said Ritas is OP, like I want him to like make Ritas less good because it's too good.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. Ritas is the perfect amount of good.
Dude, I need to tweet out that I'm live. I'm so
live?
tired, I'm worried that I'm like nodding off. I'm just like falling asleep. I'm live. Dinner.
You can't say I'm live and alive right now because it's dying.
With family.
Can you even type?
Chill out, bro. You're dyslexic.
Okay, so
Don't make fun of my typing is what I'm saying.
I promise you 90% of your chat probably can't type either.
It's probably around. That's probably right. I'm having dinner with family on our last night in Florence.
More like Florence, dude.
Oh my god, I literally can't type. I've tried to type ice cream 11 times.
Next time when I fall asleep at the dinner table after a long flight, you guys don't get to laugh at me. Now you know.
First of all, it's still hilarious. Second of all, we're tired because we've been going to all the museums for you.
That's true. And not for ourselves. We've only gone.
I close my eyes whenever I get there.
Yeah.
I only open my eyes so
You
I
didn't
can
go
push you
to a
around.
museum today. That wasn't me.
I went to like 3 museums today. What are you talking about?
You did hit either. What's the 3? You went out to the room and you came
I saw, one of them was a cathedral. My apologies. Well, technically,
Oh.
we also went to the
Baptistry. That's
Baptistry.
true. You got to see the baptistry. That's right.
all in a day's good work.
Zaten
Evet.
arada uyuyakalıyor zaten.
Evet, uyuyakalıyorum devamlı böyle.
Çok belli hali.
Daha önce yaptım.
Everything is good. I have a question. So,
Thank you.
is it bel canto, like what they sing?
Yeah.
Oh, when does that start?
No, we have opera live Wednesday and Saturday.
No.
And yesterday we was closed.
Oh no.
For the rest, because we have 23, 24, 25, 26, all the days.
So no singing, huh?
Why are you saying N?
What?
Why are you-
Because I'm not a subscriber.
Can I get Coke Zero please? Sure.
Wait, did I just run the ads?
No, I just refreshed. Every time a non-subscriber logs in, they're supposed to see the ads.
I think I
Sometimes they
forgot.
don't.
I think I forgot to run the ad, so I'm gonna run it now. Let's see if you see it. 'Cause you just
I might not because I just watched it.
That'd be crazy.
Okay, oh,
It says somebody gift Murad.
I
No,
found.
I'm good.
I don't even think he has an account.
No, I definitely don't.
He's just watching honestly. What were you saying, Mom?
Honestly, I use it to track where he's at. I just go to Google Hasanabi, it comes up, and I find out, okay,
Yeah.
is he streaming? Can I call him? Like,
Mods, please spam Twitter link. What the hell? What the hell is this link that I just posted in my chat? What the heck? I'm trying to do it off my phone, and it's not working. No, not that one. Not your average African. Not that one. Do the Twitter.com one. Ew, what is this X.com nonsense, dude?
yeah, and the link was broken too.
Yeah, it won't let you link X.com
Why?
because it's broken, and I don't know how to fix it,
man.
and I don't know why my mods are. It's just not like they're going along with me not being able to fix it.
See, they fixed it. It's all good.
No, I know. Camera and lighting looks very nice. Thank you.
Dude, this camera's insane. Like, this is the first time I'm seeing this.
Yeah, March really got some top of the line stuff for us. I don't know how the visuals look, but I hope it's good.
Okay, I just hit another. Yeah, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Well, there's no internet in here because, unfortunately, Italy
Florence
is
is
like
not good at two things:
Florence
bread
is and internet,
and cell phone.
cell phone service. But I think the cell phone service is bad because like every house is built with castle brick from like
The medieval era.
from like 1298, and it's been standing. Like in America, we have the prefabric drywall, awful.
Gypsum board and 2x4s that aren't actually 2x4. That's where it's at.
That's like our architecture is dog water.
I don't know what you're talking about. Bloom frame housing goes up in like a week.
I'm just saying that's probably the reason why you can hear everything that's going on in a house, in your next door neighbor's house. Whereas in Florence, it's like you can't hear anything. But the issue is,
It's kind of crazy because since Florence doesn't have 5G, they didn't get any COVID.
famously, no COVID in Italy.
No, not in Italy. Florence maybe. What are you talking about?
I'm being sarcastic.
Mom, we're talking about COVID conspiracies.
Oh, I don't know about the 5G.
I also haven't seen any birds here.
That's true. That is weird.
I did notice at the top of the dome, they did.
There are definitely birds here.
They had hostile architecture on the top of the dome, so
What,
birds
gold?
can't get in and like they can't like land on the edges and stuff.
Oh, I thought you meant hustle architecture.
What?
Like Andrew Tate? Like, what do you mean hustle?
Yeah,
why I was like,
they had a golden statue of Andrew Tate at the top of the dome. You missed it.
I thought you were gonna make a joke. You're gonna be like, it's a Sigma grind set architecture.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what else they had up there? St. John the Baptist.
My man was up there. I saw it.
His.
Oh, you guys missed it. The relic where it had the finger of St. John the Baptist. Hasan. Nice
Oh,
memories.
Dude,
Oh,
come on,
no.
what are you doing?
oh my God.
Why don't you ask for an espresso?
That's a good idea.
Oh my god. This is not the first time I've done this. This is why I hate traveling. Every time I travel, this is what I do. I fall asleep on stream. No, I have done this before. I've fallen asleep on stream before. The problem is, this time I'm out in public. At least like in other instances where I've actually streamed and fallen asleep while streaming, I've fallen asleep in my hotel room. I do need an espresso. Hit me with that.
So luckily, your mom is here to, tell you you're sleeping.
Yeah, my phone's about to die. I do want to see chat.
Been
Not that badly.
That's the guy who is iPhone charger.
What do you want?
Sorry, can I get an espresso, please?
Yes, of course. Regular?
Just regular.
Okay.
Thank
May I
you.
take this? Yes. Okay.
Would you happen to have an iPhone charger?
Yes, I have it at the desk.
Right?
Sure. Thank you.
Niye yollamak istedin?
Yeah, they're playing live music, by the way. Like, there's a
Doktor Pierre.
piano here.
Doktor Anne.
Charge the iPhone. Hasan, you look skinny in your latest. Maybe you're coming down with COVID? No, man. I'm jet lagged.
Believe it or not, if you don't sleep, you get sleepy. Crazy conspiracy, I know.
It's like having a chat like this is like having WebMD's most anxious, most hypochondriac people in real time. Kim kadın mı? Ben mi? Bana mı diyorsun, kadına mı diyorsun? Ha? Murat looks skinny, someone said.
I appreciate the compliment, though it's not factual.
It is factual. Like when we went store by store, I went to Prada.
Oh, we're gonna? No, it's okay. We're not telling the story.
Oh yeah?
You can tell if you want.
We're looking for a jacket. I'm cold. We go into Prada.
Well, no, we went to a bunch of stores.
We went
Prada
to
was
every,
like number 6.
We went to every store. We went to Prada 1, and then this was Prada 2. Okay. And I'm like, oh, I want a trench coat. That's all I want. I want a pea coat or a trench coat, like a long coat, right? And we get in there, and I'm trying stuff out. I try the jacket. It's not great. It doesn't really fit me, right? Doesn't really fit because the arms are too short. The body's fine, but the arms are too short. So Marlon's like, all right, let me try it on.
No, you told me to try it on.
No, you were. Oh, thank you.
You literally told me to try it
Grazie.
on.
Grazie.
Tell them why you have to say
Grazie.
grazie.
Not grazie. Grazie. Grazie doesn't mean anything apparently. I learned that today.
Okay, down. Let's go.
Okay, bro, chill.
You're gonna fall asleep while sipping on it.
I have done that. I've spilled my coffee all over the table one time. I would think it was in Miami.
Maron, if I fix this, will you promise not to break it
No promise.
with your big ass body?
First of all, apparently I'm slim.
That's true. Except for when we went to Prada, and then
Well, I was slim at Prada too,
and you put the jacket on,
and it fit.
and it didn't
Just like it went
and the
on
buttons.
like a glove,
No.
like a slightly tight glove.
The buttons
like
didn't-
The glove did fit.
Okay, if the glove doesn't fit, you must have quit. Would have literally gotten you out of a murder charge in that situation. Oh. Oh, we got 2? I thought we only got 1.
We'll just take it.
Thank you. Okay, so this is like this is the food here. This is the Florence food, okay? This is the Florence Nightingale. It's what is it, peachy? It's cacio pepe. This is a peachy.
That's the pasta.
It's the pasta. It's like thick noodles, and you know this shit is dank.
Bizimkiler de geliyor. Tabağı çevirsin Murat'cığım.
What was first?
Ne aldın o Violi? Huh?
Enjoy.
Anyway, so this guy's like, hey, like, try it on. I'm like, all right, I'll try it on.
Ben onu kendime söyledim.
Okay, so you're blocking the camera, bro. You're trying to tell us what So I try on the jacket. It fits. Is it a little tight? Is it a little, you know, hugging me? I'll admit it, slightly.
Bro,
But it fits.
It was literally
It was
so
fit.
tight.
It was double-breasted. I could button both buttons on the double side. And then Hasan then realizes, oh my god, this fit. I might have to buy this. And I'm like, I obviously don't want a Prada like.
That's not what you
super
said.
expensive.
That's not what you said at all.
And
No, you
instead-
said- no,
instead,
you
he
started
realizes
goading
and he's
me.
like, how can I back out of this situation? And he turns to me and he goes,
Bro,
oh, you're too fat. I can't buy this.
I don't think you've seen it.
I've seen it, bro.
No,
Look
it
at how
doesn't
good I look.
fit.
Ask chat.
They're gonna say you look good because they love you.
Well, I wish you loved me.
I love you, but I'm not gonna lie to you.
What are you talking about lying, bro? It fit. It's look at that arm length. It was perfect.
Okay, the arm length is perfect, but the buttons did not fit. Okay, I took a photo of it and I sent it to the group chat.
He like waited to like inhale to take that picture.
I can't believe you. So I was like, Mariah, you want me to buy it? He's like goading me. He's like, oh yeah, you want to buy it? Hot shot, you want to buy it for me? I was like, sure, I'll buy it. Are you sure you want me to buy it for you? Because it doesn't fit you. How much you want to, like, I was like, how much do you think this is? And it turns out, I believe it was around, what was it, 4,800 euros?
Oh no, it was 6,800 euros.
Oh, it was 6,800 euros. And I was like,
But it wouldn't have mattered if it was 10
no,
euros because you
no,
were because you
no.
tried to get out of it by calling
no,
me
the
fat.
funniest thing is I never even called you fat. I said, Murat, it's a little too tight on you. And he goes, don't worry, I'm gonna lose the weight. That was my favorite moment because you literally acknowledged that it was tight on you. By going, don't worry, I'll lose the weight.
Well, it was good and it would be perfect. But no.
And then you started acting like I am,
What's the saying? The good is the enemy of perfect? No, perfect is the enemy of good.
The saying is don't make perfect enemy of good. That's not example.
Wow, you should listen to your own words, bro. That's just what I'm saying.
It's not my words. I love making perfect the enemy of good.
Al onu işte bütünlüğünü
No.
kesiyorsun.
It's fine.
Yeah, like I said, it wouldn't matter if it was $10 because you still weren't gonna buy it.
Oh, I'm çok güzel.
Ben de senin şeyinden alacağım.
Thank you, bye. Bu içine koyma. Karıştırma baba.
So anyway, now I'm cold. I have no jacket.
No, you have jackets.
Yok sağ ol.
Wait. You don't have jackets? You have all the jackets. How did this story turn into you needing a jacket? I'm going to use a jacket. I don't have a jacket. What the hell? You're just lying for clout, dude. That's crazy. Okay, I'm not normally a big lasagna guy, but this is pretty good. In America, apparently, they do something with the lasagna, though, that's bad. What is it? They put
They
put ricotta.
cheese. You're supposed to make a bechamel sauce.
They put ragu in this, right? Anyway. So,
Are you gonna tell them about this street market in the Hackney?
what?
Geçer misin? Canım senin gibi tadını bozma bence.
Okay, let's go back.
Like I said, as a fundamental thing, I don't think they like pizza just is the name.
We've been going to authentic Tuscan restaurants. That's why there's no pizza.
Tomorrow, we call it pizza.
Honestly,
We've had steak
Fiorentina every night. So good though. I will, however, say that as bad as the bread is, someone has said pizza is ass in Italy, not gonna lie. Why? No.
What I want to know is, are there like Florentine pastry chefs, whatever chefs, bakers that get a loaf of bread out of the oven and go, wow, this is a masterpiece? Like, do they realize it's bad? Maybe it's like a fundamental thing. Like they think it's amazing.
There's no way.
So how do you travel the world, eat bread of all different nations, and then go, this is good stuff right here?
They've been eating
It's so
it since
funny.
they were born.
No, like the chef was very aware. From earlier today, the chef openly said the bread here is awful. And she's from here.
Which we're very proud of Florence too.
Yeah. Nothing beats getting up and just slamming an espresso though. Did that help? No, not really.
Yeah.
I'm also worried that it's going to activate my system.
That would not be good.
Yeah. Hasanabi, you watching the Rutgers game right now? Question mark. What do you think, dog?
Are you rah?
Dude, I love my chat. They just love asking the dumbest shit. They'll be like, bro, you have to react to this like no pixel Grand Theft Auto thing that's going on. I'm like,
We're all making dinner.
I feel like no pixel is popping, but I'm sorry, guys. I'm in the fucking real world right now, okay? You're in a German school book? What? I'm in a German school book.
Like about Twitch?
Der Livestream von Hasan Paike alias HasanAbi waren der US Präsidentschaftswahl 2020 extrem populär und machte hinsichtlich Zugsaue-Sachen US-Fernsehsenden wie çok kötü okuyorum. Alman textbook'undayım. Al bak. Wait, hold on. Look at this. LOL, Hasan im Schulbuch von Mika. XD, al oku.
Sesli oku.
Sesli oku, duysunlar. Almancını duysunlar.
Seçimlerinde Hasan abi çok ünlü oluyor. Fox News'u eski gibi rakiplerinden daha iyi gidiyor.
I like that we just read a German text translated to Turkish for us to translate to English.
I was very popular in the 2020 presidential election. More popular than my contemporaries.
Allegedly. Just because it's written in a school book doesn't make it a fact, right? Ask Ron DeSantis, he'll tell you.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, are you gonna tell him about how she didn't have a gas stove top because they took it away?
Oh yeah, we used the induction oven today. And let me tell you, I felt gay as hell, dog. You know what I felt like? I felt like there was no freedom. I couldn't even sing hallelujah, you know what I mean? Get it?
Yeah, 'cause that's what was playing.
Yeah. You got it. That's such a corny Marat joke.
I like that you are taking up after the better piker.
Is that the Shrek song?
Senin hayranların seni böyle görmesin ya.
My dad's saying the Dr. Anne fans are gonna feel bad seeing her like this because she's limping and needs a cane to walk, and uses a wheelchair for the most part for transport, which
But then
ends up.
she talks about how great the Florentine roads are and how they were built 1400 years ago or something, or whatever, in the 1400s. And then she'll complain there's potholes.
She does complain about the potholes a lot, yeah. Which is
She
like
says she feels unsafe.
wow, that's some good ass white sauce, dude. Yeah. It is the Shrek song.
Hallelujah? Probably.
I can't get over how bad the bread is. Tell her we love her, Hasan. No.
I'm gonna move my chair up a little bit, just brace the camera.
Dude, come on. Ya ayısın yani.
Suratına yemek var, sil.
Gülüyorsun ama gerçekten yani ayı olduğunu da biliyor yani.
Ayıp ayıp.
He asked to brace the camera.
That wasn't even me. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah, you made me brace it. He asked me to brace the camera because he's gonna slam his knee into the into the table again, and I was like, dude, how about you just don't do that? You know, that's a thing.
How about you pick a better tripod?
This is the best tripod.
Bro, I got you the best tripod, the little monkey one that you can like.
No, that tripod sucks.
Dude, you can like put it around objects and
It's
mount it
the
places.
dumbest tripod of all time.
It's great. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's literally the worst. Yo, other tripods beat that tripod up and put it in a fucking locker.
Out of your mind.
Dude, it is straight up the worst tripod. I went to the tripod conference and they laughed at me for using that as a tripod. Let me tell you why. First of all, the monkey one or the octopus or whatever, it's too hard. So like
That's the point, so it can hug
it's
objects.
incredibly difficult to like manipulate it. It has too many points of articulation. It's hard to just like hold it while you're, but it's also not hard enough. So Unfortunately, when you're holding it like this and you have a heavy camera, it goes limp. So it's literally hard in all the worst ways possible. It is soft in the worst ways possible. It is the worst of both worlds. It is literally...
Bro, if you had the monkey, whatever...
It is times... I'm reading it right now. It says here, Times 2023 Worst Tripod Award goes to the one that you got me. That's what it says.
Wow, you're reading it without looking at the phone?
That's what it
wild.
says. I'm reading it
That's
right
crazy,
now.
dude.
That's what it says right here.
Wow, that's cap dog.
It also says you're gay? What?
Okay, Taylor Swift.
Got him. Anyway, what? Oh, like Gaylors? Is that what you mean?
No, she said that in a song. And then like she changed the lyrics later.
I don't even know what you're saying. I don't want to. What?
Bro, you gotta keep up with the times. 2023 Person of the Year. Oh, come on.
I know that, yeah. Did you read the article or something?
No.
Oh,
my girlfriend's a Swiftie.
Your girlfriend did. That wasn't a very good article.
I didn't read it.
You're a Swiftie.
I did go to the concert.
You're a Swiftie.
I mean, I'm more of a Swiftie than a lot of people, but like, I'm not a Swiftie.
You're a bit of a Swiftie.
No.
Seems to me like you're a Swiftie.
I mean,
go to a Taylor Swift
you
concert?
make false allegations all day. You might as well make another one.
You go to a Taylor Swift concert and you enjoy yourself.
I did have a good time, yeah.
You're a Swiftie.
I didn't miss Reputation.
What? You missed Reputation?
Yeah.
How did you miss it? Pooping?
No, I went to the merch line. My girlfriend's sister was pregnant. Like, she was there. She's like 8 months pregnant, ready to pop.
That is so lame. You should have been
And I had to get her something.
Sorry.
Like, I'm not gonna make
You
her
should have been
stand
like,
in
sorry,
line.
bitch, get a C-section. I am not missing Reputation. Do you understand? I paid $758 for this.
They didn't pay that much, but that is a big number. That was pretty close.
Yeah, it's like I paid $700 for these fucking nosebleeds. I'm going to see Taylor Swift do Reputation. You will give birth to this child here.
I've been told it's the best year, and I missed it. But what I did do, and I think I told you the story, but like when we got there, I made sure to like back into our spot, like operation style, like closest to the exit, and the concert ended at like whatever.
This
11,
is such a funny.
11:50. I was home by 12:15.
You're such a
I got home in
fucking
20
dad.
minutes after that.
This is such a dad mode moment for you.
Dude, I had to go to work at 5 a.m. the next day.
Yeah, he tactically exfiltrated.
I did. That was a good one.
Yeah. I know they're saying they love Dr. on it.
Thank you. I love that too.
Anyways, I think I successfully defeated the Swiftie allegations of 2023.
What do you mean? The Swiftie allegations in 2023. You are a Swiftie.
No, not on these ones.
You just said you went to the Taylor Swift concert and you skipped Reputation and it bothered you. Like, what?
I wasn't that bothered by it.
Candan soğuk eve giriyor.
You're not the man the dick.
You're gonna go.
I have to go.
Trafik birisi var şu anda.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna awkwardly stare at the camera for 5 to 10 minutes.
Explain it. Shit,
am I
you don't have a chat.
Tell them about Brunelleschi.
Yeah, you guys talk.
Yeah, go about Brunelleschi. It's pretty cool.
What am I gonna tell him? He's the guy who
Okay,
couldn't make a
awkwardly
door.
stare at the chat. Then please don't do that. Please talk.
So Brunelleschi couldn't make a door,
What is
so he
that,
went to
man?
Rome instead.
Perdelerin arkasında.
Is that right?
He did not win the competition for the Gates of Paradise. He lost it to Ghiberti.
You gotta give chat some context. There's like
Okay,
people sitting at it.
Brunelleschi is the guy who built the dome of the Florence Cathedral, Santa Maria Novella. That's actually the name of it, by the way. But everyone calls it the Duomo because of the dome. And the dome could not be built for many years after the cathedral was built because they didn't have the technology.
I love public projects that like they start and they're like, we don't know how to do it, but we're just gonna do it. Kind of reminds me of the James Webb Telescope. Like they just didn't have the technology for the longest time.
There you go. That's how things get done. I mean, that's how you get the drone. That's how you get the telescope. It's incredible, really. So anyway, he was a goldsmith. I think that's the most amazing part. He was a goldsmith. So he's working with like little things, you know. And then when he didn't get it was a huge competition in Florence. They can hear me, right?
I think so. Hey, was his door at the museum?
I don't think they had his
Did his door survive? The competition door?
I mean, it's an art history. But I don't. It's an art history. They
So
just
if
show
someone
you-
has it somewhere,
They show you the.
you think it's like some rich guy's house doors?
No, it's not a door. It's just one of the panels. They both built a panel.
Oh, he never actually built the whole thing because he like.
No. It was again. They were gonna have it was a competition for the doors. They each built a panel, and at this time, the reason those panels are so amazing is because you saw the depth that they could give him, the perspective. Perspective is a brand new thing.
I mean, he did do a good job.
Yeah, well,
What was the guy's name?
Ghiberti. Yeah,
Ghiberti.
Ghiberti did a
That's the
fabulous job, and so he won, and he built the Gates of Paradise, which we saw today in person. Not in situ. We saw them in person in the museum, which was phenomenal.
I mean, close enough. They were like what, quarter of a mile away, maybe 0.1 mile away from where.
Yeah. Well, the baptistry has actually copies of them, and another interesting fact for Americans is that Henry Vanderbilt, when he was building his huge mansion on Fifth Avenue, had a copy of them made, and he had them in his mansion on Fifth Avenue. Anyway, so benimkini mi? When he didn't win the competition, he got mad. He took off and he went to Rome and he studied all the antiquity, the buildings of antiquity, ancient Rome. And he drew everything. That's how they used to learn back in those days. He comes back to Florence, and Cosimo the Medici decides that it's time to finish the cathedral and give it the dome that it deserves. He's the only one. He says, "I can do it," and he did it. And nobody, didn't leave any plans. It's like he tried to leave this kind of mystery behind, but you see the dome. It's like he did an incredible job. It was the biggest dome in the world, and the guy was saying that it was still the biggest, right, in the world.
Well, it's the biggest masonry dome. I think there's other domes, like I would assume the sphere is a dome, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, of course. Yeah.
But my favorite part about this is my mom was like, "Oh, they still don't know how they built the dome."
No.
And so the entire time I'm inside of it, I'm looking at the bricks and I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how they built the dome, like, because I'm gonna achieve something. And like I'm like, all right, well these bricks are laid in a certain way, and I like take a bunch of pictures and stuff. I get back, I go into the museum, they know exactly how they built it.
Yeah. Well, he didn't leave behind plans. That's the whole thing.
Well, he left the whole thing behind. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. So he actually did an outer shell and an inner shell, and he did herringbone style bricks on the inner shell. That actually, was the thing that was the inner dome. Anyway, and then he puts there's a chain around the bottom that holds it together, and then
I don't think there's a chain anymore.
Oh, that's what it was. And then at the very top, there's the golden dome, the globe, which actually is very heavy, and that heavy weight weighs down the dome, so it stays.
Well, apparently the golden globe fell off, right?
Yeah, it did. Well, I think they had actually a life-size St. John the Baptist on top of it or something. So that was the idea.
Well, if they had a life-size St. John the Baptist on there, it wouldn't do much. It's like
So the idea was that David that we saw at Piazza Vecchio, in front of the city hall, was meant for the Santa Maria Novella. They were going to have all these gigantic statues all around, but then I think they had them at the front of the entrance